Hello, this video has been created to share an overview of the DSUSD process for responding to requests for home hospital instruction. While some parts of the process may be familiar, there are many new components starting with the 22-23 school year. This process will be used for all students, including students on an IEP or Section 504 plan. After watching this video, please carefully review the written Home Hospital Instruction Handbook, which provides a more detailed description. With the new process comes a new form the doctor must complete to request a student be considered for home hospital instruction. The revised form requires a doctor to provide more information regarding the request and must be completed by the professional who's treating the condition. For example, if the request is for a student undergoing chemotherapy, the form must be completed by the student's oncologist, not the general pediatrician. The revised form also inquires as to whether there are any modifications that could be provided to assist the student to remain in school. To obtain a copy of the revised form, click the link located in the Home Hospital Handbook. The new Home Hospital Instruction Handbook contains the full instructions for responding to a request for home hospital. It breaks down the process into 3 steps. Step 1, initial review of the request. Step 2, approval or denial of the request. And Step 3, processing reviewed requests. Step 1, initial review of the request. The Home Hospital Instruction Handbook contains a link to a Google form that has been created to manage all home hospital requests. Immediately upon receipt, the office staff designated to process home hospital requests must submit a copy through this Google form. Upon submission, various school staff will receive a copy of the request. For the purpose of notification and to provide support, a copy will go to the site principal. If the student has an IEP or Section 504 plan, a copy will also go to applicable district administrators. For the purpose of review, a copy of the request for physical health concerns will be routed to the nurse. If the request is related to mental health, it will be routed to a designated mental health provider. The school nurse or mental health provider will facilitate the process of approval or denial outlined in Step 2. Step 2, approval or denial of the request. The school nurse or mental health staff will conduct an initial review of the request to determine whether adequate information exists. If adequate information does not exist, they'll contact the ordering health professional and parent to obtain more information. Once the nurse or mental health staff feel they have enough information to determine whether the need is clear, the next steps will differ depending on whether or not the student has an IEP or 504 plan. If the student has an IEP, the school nurse or mental health staff will inform the case manager of the need to schedule an IEP meeting. If the student has a 504 plan, they will notify the site 504 coordinator of the need to schedule a 504 meeting. During the IEP or 504 meeting, the team will review the request and determine whether the need is clear and whether home hospital instruction will be initiated. If the team agrees it will be initiated, the student's IEP or 504 plan will be updated and, once signed, a team member will inform the office staff designated to process home hospital instruction. If the team decides not to initiate home hospital, the student's IEP or 504 plan must include the rationale for the decision and any supports put in place to meet the student's medical and mental health needs while continuing to attend on-campus instruction. Once signed, a team member will inform the office staff and provide a copy of the IEP or 504 amendment. If the student does not have an IEP or 504 plan, the school nurse or mental health provider may determine that the need for home hospital is clear and may notify the office staff to initiate home hospital instruction. If the need is not clear, the school nurse or mental health staff may choose to reach out to the student's parents and medical professional to discuss alternatives that may help keep the student in attendance of on-campus instruction. If this does not result in a solution, the school nurse or mental health staff must inform the site administrator of the need to convene a home hospital review meeting. The home hospital review team will discuss the request and make a determination. If the team agrees to initiate home hospital, a team member will notify the office. If the team decides not to initiate, the rationale for the decision, along with any supports put in place to meet the needs of the student while continuing in on-campus instruction, must be recorded in the Home Hospital Review Team Summary document. A team member then informs the office and provides a copy of the summary document. Once they receive notice as to whether or not home hospital instruction is being initiated, the office staff designated to process home hospital requests will follow the instructions as outlined in Step 3 of the Home Hospital Instruction Handbook. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this brief video. In addition to the video, a flowchart has been created to assist you in understanding the instructions for processing requests for home hospital instruction. The flowchart is accessible through a link located in the Home Hospital Handbook. Remember, if you've not yet done so, it's essential that you read the handbook to become familiar with the more detailed information that's not part of this video. Should you need any assistance, the last page of the handbook includes a chart of district contacts who are available to help. Thanks again.